Hello. Happy Friday. How's everyone doing today? Good, good. What's up, Vegito? Yeah, today at work it wasn't too busy, so I just decided to take the half day. Yeah, I'm doing good. How are you guys doing? Thanks for joining. Either way, just gonna do basically some of my dailies today. It's a Friday, so chill stream. Okay. Yeah, the weekend is here. I'm guessing you're also in Europe, Vegito? Yeah, a lot of the viewers we have are from Europe. It's awesome. So it's already like evening for you there, right? Literally just like 1 p.m. over here where I am. I still got a full day ahead of me, but yeah, like I said, I took a half day. It's gonna be fun. Anyways, I did some of my dailies already. I'm just gonna. It shouldn't message me. What's this? Yo, should I roll for Tendo? Memory? I have Washio, but I don't have a legendary on my Kuro. Don't think it's worth it. I think I answered this question already for him, but 7 p.m. for you? Sure, go ahead. Go ahead and ask. Let it do my. I need to do one more gift. There. There we go. How is my Komori looking like? I'll show you. I actually finally yesterday, after the video that I posted, I got his potential up to max. So this is the only one I had left to level up, but I got it leveled up. So now, check his stats. I didn't get to check his stats yet. 5933 receive, 5157 set. I still only have him at SR4, and again next week we're going for SR5, so that 30% should put me over 6k here, which would be good. I don't know if there's anything else to show. Why do they need so long for that? Is that for me or is that for Vegito? Info stats on Komori? Okay. This one? I think, yeah, Komori has 5,600 receive, 4,100 set, 0 dupes. I think that's pretty good. I don't know if, let's see what his set, his base stats are. This one. So receive is 163, sets 155. So that type of ratio, I guess you kind of want to keep if you're going for kind of like a setter hybrid build. So I think that's still fine. Like 5,600 receive is already close to my Komori, right? Because my Komori is at 59. Yeah, right. So you're already pretty close to receive. If you're not worrying too much about setting, then again, what you have is pretty good. Yeah, because I like I showed in my video, I am running a set potential here, so I do get a little bit more set stat there. Another way you can get set is if you run like a 2-piece set somewhere, like a 4-piece receive 2-piece set. But that's all up to you and what you want him to do, right? I wouldn't say there really is like a best way to build them. It's so variable. I don't get which potentials I should use in each spot. Should you care? Yeah, it's very important, especially for 2, 4, and 6. Because this one's always going to be, okay, so this one is always going to be whatever potential it is. So this is supreme receive, right? So if I put like a supreme set or a perfect precise set, it's always going to be set. If I do like a power, it's always going to be power. So slot 1 is always whatever potential choose. Slot 2 is only offensive stats. So slot 2 can only be set power attack, like awareness, quick attack, those kinds of things as the main stat. So, and for Komori's case, he doesn't really have too much in terms of offense other than setting. So you can use set. I think that for this specific slot, that's probably his best in slot. For 4, this one is like this one, except it's for defense. So you have, like you have receive, you have save, reflex, block, and then spirit, right? So those are the things that you see in 4. So I chose to use receive here. Another good one you could use is spirit. I said in the video, I wouldn't recommend using reflex because he gets so much reflex already. You don't have to worry about that too much. Maybe you can find like substats in reflex, but like I don't think you want to use it as a main stat. But yeah, that's why I'm using receive. Because this is a receive stat, and spirit is what you can use as well to increase the crit damage as well of the receive. Now for slot 6, this can literally be anything except for I think awareness, like the crit type of main stats. So you have receive, block, like all the main parameters plus attack tech and defense tech. So some of them I might find one. We'll see. Oh yeah, so you see attack tech. So this is the only slot that you can get attack technique and defense technique on. So if you do want to build towards something like this with using attack technique and defense technique, you can. Or you can just opt to go for the main stat, like I did here with set. So if I want it to be more receive focused, then I would find like a receive one, which I currently don't have. But yeah, so I mean, set is fine too, because he's also basically a setter. That's what I would do for Komori. Hopefully that made sense. Okay, let's name all my stuff. Now that we're here. I think, yeah, I'm just gonna go for more potential. First slot, the main. Yeah, the second and fourth are second, fourth defense, 6 to be anything. Second is offense, fourth is defense. 6 can be anything. So, and again, like each you pick and choose depending on what your player does, and what you want to build based off of. We claim all this as well. That's for every character. Yeah, every character has the same like each slot is the same, but you get to choose which slots, which potentially you want to put in that slot for the main stat. Yeah, and slot number 3 is always serve, and slot number 5 is always receive. And that's why, you know, when you're using potentials and like leveling them up, you can prioritize which one you want to level up depending on the character, right? For Komori, this one is always going to be serve. So in this case, you're looking at these subsets. So every single one in 3, always serve. See? So for 3, you want to look at these and make sure you have the best subsets that you can get for that character. So I know it says power and quick attack, but I had spirit and set as well, and I think I forgot how to check. There's a way to check. There's a way to check what goes into what. I think it's only when you're upgrading though, so I might not be able to see it. But when you upgrade a potential, oops, you can see what so every 3 levels you get obviously more of the main stat, and then you get an upgrade to one of the substats. So you can use so in this case, I got this assist receive when I was leveling up. It went to power attack, so I'm like, okay, this is not gonna work. I wanted it in like set or defensive technique. So you can look into that. This is a little bit too much like optimization, but mainly you want to focus on the set, like the main stat, for the most part, except for obviously this one, 3 and 5, because this is always going to be the same stat. I can send you something. Hold on, let me show you. Let me pull it up. Where are you? There you are. Yeah, so this is a really good video I just sent you. I can show it on screen as well. Let's flip it over. This one by Red Panda. That's a potential guide. For anyone else is watching and don't really know too much about specifically how the potential works, this is how I learned it. And I would play other gacha games too, so it's very similar. But yeah, he made this an early game, but it's still relevant. So you can learn how to use your potentials. All right. All right, let's continue with the dailies. And all that stuff, base stuff. Flame. That's useless. I think someone in my club had something. Maybe cement? Yeah, cement. I guess I'll take the cement. Let's see. Yeah. Wanabe? This one. Oh, it's so expensive. So first is always the main stat. Second is offense. 4 is defense. 6 is anything. 3 and 5. 3 is always serve. 5 is always receive. Something. I want to find a legendary pot. Yeah, I got you. No worries. Yeah, no, I kind of make the build guides basically assuming that people know that. But I don't want to also make a video about how it works because Red Pen already has one. So like I don't just be exactly doing what he did. So I don't want to make a video on that. Oh, look at this. Perfect. I don't want to make a video on that. But I do like to do build guides for certain characters. Yeah. Go do your thing. Let's see. I need peas, cabbage, and tomato. But this is in the way, so let's do peas. Yeah, we'll do that. Let's open up those potentials, see what we get. Provide receive awareness, though that's okay. There's awareness on it. Block serve, blocks, that's okay as well. All right. All right, what should I start with? Should I do like free time, freedom championship, peak challenge? Welcome back. What should I start with? I think I did copper tattoo yesterday. I didn't do it yet. Free time. Reward. Let's get XP here. That's my record peak. I'll check right after this. And gacha. Quiz. Kind of transportation, bike. Tallest, F. Tactical. LP. No. Josai? Dominates court. Boy. Punching item does the drum. What that cool? You guys do these every day? Oh no, I need that. Auto carries. Did you know that you can continue doing it even after you've reached this? So once you reach this, you click skip, and then you continue doing it, and then you can get more rewards. But it has to be manual. So that's the only sucky part. And I don't have the hitchhiking card anymore, so I can't TP anywhere. At least after they didn't put a new event or something with Komori, I do my daily list. That's true. I guess because it's like Komori and Sakusa are like a duo, like they did with Hirogami and Korai, so I don't see why they would. I don't think there was anything new with Hirogami, right? And I think with, well, again, we're probably getting something after Komori, so we'll see what that is. At least he got a Wolverine, that's true. I'm so surprised he didn't get one. Or Komori didn't get one. Let's use this. Can I get over here somewhere? Do I know when Osama rebanner is? I am not sure. Unless I do the math, hold on. So Bokuto is coming next week. After Bokuto, it's Atsumu. So 2 weeks from now. Okay, so Bokuto is Wednesday next week. 2 weeks from that is Atsumu. And then Osamu is 2 weeks after that. So 7th, January 7th. Assuming that they follow the banner schedule. Jump over. I think it's walk, right? Yeah. Rip. It's okay. What's my regular beak challenge? Let's check that. I didn't do any yesterday. I didn't do anything recently. I'm at 6. I didn't do mine today yet. A lot of these guys are like 200k, and I'm only at 191. I don't know if I can beat these guys. Damn. Guy is 1 away from full Komori. This guy's also 1 away from full Sakusa. Same team, but his is better. I think it's the same. Kageyama should be. Oh, Kageyama. No, well, Kageyama is not a rebanner. If we're talking about the Osamu rebanner. Kageyama should be next, and it ends in New York cycle. So I was thinking, yeah. Honestly, like, it's so hard to predict at this point. Like, they already changed a lot of things in this game compared to JP. It's like, you know, everybody thought that we'd get like rebanners, and we wouldn't have dual banners for a while. and they started doing the rebanners at the same time. They're like staggering it. So I didn't think, I don't know, like obviously a lot of people were predicting that and planning based on that, but then they just switched it up right away. And then now you are like Komori and Sakusa came out earlier, and that changed the game as well, because now we have SP characters before SP characters were even out, or SP type characters before SP characters were even out in JP. Now the meta is different from back when JP, like when JP was around this time. So I don't think there's a way to really predict anything anywhere. I think the choice was catch up to a little JP for sure, which makes sense. And it still doesn't help that people are fully relying on the JP server. You know what I mean? Because it's not, we're very different, right? We can use it as a reference, which I'm hoping a lot of people are doing, but you can't like trust it 100% because we might not get that at the time that JP got it, kind of thing. Let's do some big challenge. Oh, I also got to do a max trick as well. Should I just send these first, or do you want to see some peak challenge? Any suggestions? Is SP Akashi and SP Bokuto better or worse than SP Akawa and SP Levi's? I can't tell you 100%. I do think that they I don't know, they might be kind of power creeping the SPs now, at least the early ones. The reason why obviously like Kenma and Hinata are really good right now, or or not right now, but still like really good, is because they got the support of Kuro and Tsuki. But like Bokuto and Akashi, and I guess even Ione hasn't gotten any support for that type of team. I don't know if they've gotten any kind of like upgrade recently. And SP Oikawa and like Iwaizumi coming out, like kind of the most recent ones that came out, right before Atsumu. So they might have tailored the kits to be a little bit stronger, just for the power creep, which is very normal in gacha games. But again, I don't know 100% because I don't play SP characters in JP. Like I have a JP account, but I don't really use it. I just use it for reference. But I do think that I feel like SP Akashi and SP Bokuto, obviously when they came out, they were like the best. Hey RN, thanks for lurking. Yeah, if you know what I mean, like at the time of SP Akashi and Bokuto, when they came out in JP, they were like dominating the meta, right? So I think that could be the case as well. That's what's going to show in like JP servers. Like, whoever's the most recent character is, you'll mostly see them because everybody's playing them. It doesn't mean that they are specifically better than the older characters. So it is, it might just be because like they're popular and they're new. It's like recency bias. Yeah, I don't really want to comment too much on going that far ahead because I have no idea. Which pair are we pulling? In terms of between those two, I would rather pull Oikawa and EY. I like the, I guess the synergy between them, especially I like Iwaizumi's kit because he has, he's like mostly receive or more focused on receiving. I do like that. I haven't look too much into like the Fashion Bokuto or like the trio, Peace Trio, because I wasn't interested in them in the beginning because I wanted to run like the Kenma Hinata team. So yeah, I'll probably do more research when it gets close to when they come out. But I think after I reach the goal of like the Kenma team with Kuro and Tsuki, I'll probably I feel like SP Akashi and SP Oikawa and Iwaizu would be my next goal, and maybe like kind of like team to build around. He just says, I guess it's a matter of, is it worth it to break up my core that I have right now? Because if you have the UR duos, who do you get rid of? The core in terms of the 2 UR duos, I think it depends on your team, because at that point you're probably going to be positionless. So if you need, I think Korai is still going to be really good because he has all those positions. All those tags. So you can use him in any position in pretty much any team, depending on what you're looking for. Hirogami might fall off a bit because he's only block, so he's very specific to block teams. And I think Sakusa Komori will probably have more longevity than the other two because of their dual bond, and Komori's like the only other libero. You are libero. Is it smart as not that much pay-to-win player to build my dream team, and after that I would also build a team around Akashi? Yeah, if you want to focus on your dream team first, by all means do so. And then, yeah, I don't think it's up to you if you want to, like spread out your resources over time. But if you do want to focus on building a dream team, and that's your main goal, then I would say focus on that. Yeah, because you never know. Like while you're building your dream team, they might come out with another character that would probably interest you more than Akashi. Like whoever wants you would want to be like a second team kind of thing. Okay, I'm just gonna do some of these. Hopefully I don't have to go over 5. I might have to if I lose, because these are, oh god. How far am I down? 2737, and then 5 is 2790, so that's like 60, 55, 53. Your dream team is with Kenma, Kurosuke, but also we also like Kashi Bokuto and Ioni Trio. Yeah, no, I get it. I think you should focus on the dream team because that's your main goal. And it also depends how many, because you said you're not much of a whale, so you're probably a light spender. It depends on how much resources you can get, right? And then yeah, if you want to get like Kuro and Suki and stuff like that after Kenma and Hinata, you can save during like Nishinoya and who else, Suga, and then the trio to guarantee your Suki and Kuro, and then whatever you have left over you can get the trio and the rebanner. I just don't know when their rebanner is. I don't know if it falls in between. It would suck if it falls in between like Kuro and Suki, but yeah, that's what I would do. Alright, are you still in chat? I'm gonna face you. Because we're like pretty much equal in level. The highest chance of winning here. Yeah, but I will pay for almost every past SP ticket, so I might get all of them. Yeah, I mean, like, by pass, you mean like the monthly pass? Oh yeah, you get to watch your team on defense. Yeah, the thing that sucks now with like the twins, especially like their bond still, is because everybody has Komori now, like everybody's receive is so high, so everybody can just receive that now. It sucks. Sorry, the mic, the audio is off for Haikyu. Let's turn on. How do I give my characters a higher power rating when they have max level and memory? So level, the memory, and then potentials is next. So level up your potentials and make sure you have the correct potential stat in each slot, depending on the character. Oh, sorry, is it loud? I'll put it down. You're cooking right now. Let me know if the it's too loud. Yeah, I gotta figure out like the perfect sound, the volume for each thing. Yeah. Okay, how about now? Okay, good. Block that. Oh my god. Nice. Oof. Oh, she's gonna ace the next one to tie it up. Okay. Go to Kore. Bad block. Oh. Oh. President loses point yet. Them in now. Axel is so good. Became a favor. Really likes play style with receive and then counter. That's why I start to him. Yeah, in game, he's freaking crazy. He's the best character we have right now. Best spiker we have right now. If you can end it. Yeah, they basically want. The thing is, you want him to receive it, and then you want him to spike it right away. But also he gains spike power based off of his like how many times he receives. So you can kind of like also just kind of like build him up and have him receive a couple times before using your spike, and then your spike is a little bit stronger. I believe. Let me see. I don't remember which kill it was. That was rough. Close games, close games. This one. Up to 3 stacks. So it increases his power to 3 stacks every time he receives. So if you want to make him receive 3, let him receive 3 times and then spike, you can do that as well. They try facing Lord Kanto. More friendly fire. Now he's holding up a JP. Yeah, well, also he has SP stats, so he's basically on par with SPs. So basically, he's basically an SP, right? Same thing with Kumari. Let's try it. Let's try the Lord K. Yeah, you're right. Still crazy how he's hitting what, like 8 million in their club contest right now. So because I know he's probably gonna receive it, I'm gonna give it to Shichima so I can get the receive buff. Just in case. Okay. Okay, the first point. I'm glad that they kept the stats for both. I was a little scared that they might get nerfed. Yeah, I was also concerned as well. But that'd be too much work for them, I think. They wouldn't want to do that. I'm surprised. Oh, I guess it kind of makes sense for them to release before Kageyama because Hinata is after. But even the bond between Kageyama and SP Hinata isn't even like best bond. I think he has a better bond with like SSR. So what could have happened, which probably would have been better, is run Kageyama and then have them come in after, like release after Kageyama. That way it's like SP right after. So their stats make sense. Because like now nobody's gonna be, I don't think anybody's gonna be pulling on Kageyama. Sent me a message. Let's see what he said. Okay, so you buy those passes, the check-in pass plus both other sorry. Check-in pass, the premium pass, and the monthly passes. Yeah, that's enough. Like that is a really good they're all really good deals already. And if you save for a couple of banners, buying those things, you should be fine. Three duos back to back was crazy. I feel like they're gonna be doing that anyways. Because like the SP characters, you're gonna have like cores of like 4 people. But I don't know. I don't remember the banner fully. I don't remember if there's anyone in between them. Like obviously like SP Oikawa and like it's like Iwaizumi, Oikawa, then Ushijima, then Tendo or something like that. Back to back. Yeah. Exactly. So same shit even in JP. But yeah, for me, these were all duos back to back. The only person I skipped was Bokuto. Ah, it's a close game. Oh, no days. Okay. Oh no. I think should I chip in for one more? I'll chip in for one more. Okay. This should work. Okay. Let me sub them in. I should keep them in for the bond. Yeah. Alright, now speaking to me is so good, I'll get him. Most people will skip because I am also planning on getting him. Because I heard he's really good. on the bench, and I'm like, that is crazy that that's a thing. Like he provides stamina from the bench. Okay. Let's go Korra because he has all the buffs right now. Oh, let's go! Damn, even though I won. Sorry, Lord Kanto. I think stamina and other buffs are so crazy for his long term. Yeah, right? You pick them up, you don't even have to use them on your team. You just keep them on the bench. Try it back. I lose, and then I face you again, Oren. Yeah, we could take a look after dailies, yeah. Take a quick look. For Kunimi, yeah. It's crazy. I think Kunimi has a bond with Ugane, right? Something like that. Yeah. Such a weird bond. Does Genjima, SP Genjima, have any bonds? What, he tried to block from here? Oh my god. Okay. When do you think the update of using any position anywhere on team will be added to the level? In my opinion, I think it's coming with Hinata. SPs. Because they released this, I forgot what it's called, Freedom Championship. They released that early because in Japan that came out with SP Kenma around the time. And then SP Kuro came out. When SP Kuro came out, this was positionless. So there's like 5 banners in between that, but like they're rushing everything anyways for us. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's like when Hinata comes out. I think it was because of the first year trading camp of season 4. True. Yeah, I forgot they were both in it. So early. It's early for you. It's like 11 o'clock. They're almost 12, right? What's good? Nothing. I'm chilling. I know Rojo's going to be streaming soon as well, so I don't know if you guys want to stay here. If you don't want to, don't be pressured. Or you can just have both of us play at the same time. I don't know. I think it's the football manager game. Is that even a game? They have a bond because they were in the same promo. What do you mean by promo? Like for the game? It's just, I would watch it, but I don't know how it works. Too much words. I know I was watching it too when I was working last week, and I'm like, I do like sim games. I forgot to sub about. I do like sim games, but I didn't understand how they work either. Yeah, we'll do this for now. I could crash out when I see Osamu doing a 135k perfect spike and a 58k block shuts him down. Bro, you should see that with my 500k like core spikes. Did you see Cycle's video about the new game mode? If yes, what do you think? Oh, I kind of saw it. I didn't really like watch the whole thing. It was like another club contest kind of thing where you have to like score points. I didn't really understand how it worked because I didn't watch the full thing. But from what I saw, that's what I saw. There was a Sports Festival promo in the game. There was an event too. Oh, okay. I see. Oh no. Oh, I fucked up. Wow, I'm surprised. Okay. Crit. It's going over. I'm losing this point. Oh. I can use a pallet. Skip. Okay. There. He might win this. I'm using subs. Oh, bad. Oh shit, he has the twins. Oh no. Get it. Oh. Good thing I built a Kagi. There's a block. Let's go. Wow. What a game. That was crazy. The heck? How did I do that? I had yo, I didn't have faith in myself either. But then Akagi, yo, he saved the day twice. Gonna try facing MG3. All memories are duped. Or most memories are duped. Oh, he got his Max Komori. It is over 10k though. Yeah, this one is still 9k. What am I at right now? Number 4. How far am I from 3? Oh, number 3. That's way too far. I'm not gonna reach that. I'll be running back. Go for MG3? Okay. Next one. I want to secure the 5 first, and then I'll use an extra attempt. Anything. Oh no. Oh, yeah, Komori definitely could have got that. It landed right in front of him. Nice. Okay. Go for Nobu maybe, if I see him. I haven't seen him in a while. Maybe in the Freedom Championship. I'll get matched up with him. Oh, wow. Nice receive. Damn. Don't crit. Nice. Okay. I feel like he's gonna start rubber banding now. He's gonna catch up. I didn't crit that. Oh. Maybe? Maybe? Okay. Oh? They're just getting my players tired. He'll lose his point. Yeah. Wow. 2 bad sets in a row. Okay, okay. Do I switch him? I think that's still fine. I saw Mori as well. Nice receive. Solid. Okay. Hope I solidified my third spot. Number 3 spot, I mean. Yeah, let's try. We could do, oh, I still have one more attempt. We can do one for MG3. Let's see. All right. Same thing here. I'm not going to go weak defense. I want to receive buff, so I will probably give it to Sakusa. Wait, crit. That's bad. Oh no! I shouldn't have used Hiragami there. I noticed he has the twins. I wasted my block. Okay, keeping it alive though. I wish they could extend extreme training. Yeah, I agree. I mean, like, at this point, if they extend it, it's like so late for them to do that, because a lot of, well, at least, you know, if you're in like top 100 or whatever, like those teams are already way too high for it to I guess, like, keep it as a challenge, unless they actually go up to, like, you know, 250 or something. 250k. I'm losing this one. Yep. I knew it. Oh, that's right. I should have saved my bond skill. Okay, it's okay. There we go. Let's get this point back. Ah, damn. Wow. Yeah, but that was a weak spike by Korra. It was like a 92k. Oh my god. There's a block? Nope. My players are so tired. I'm getting cooked. Yeah, yo, whose idea was this? Your team is just better. Even though we have the same team. Okay, comeback season or not? I can only keep the twins in for like one more rally. Hirogami 2. Oh no, everybody's tired. Oh my god. Alright. Bakusa's serving. I need to put Ikawa in. Him in here. I guess I'd put Nintendo. All right. True, look at the impact from Komori's posting stamina with Sakusa's stamina lasting longer. Yeah? Damn. Yep. This ain't it. Can't do it. Maybe with Komori next week, I'll try again. When I get my SR5. Okay, let's do leg piece first. Oh my god. It's already afternoon Onikiri. Medium championship. Someone was Maxi would have been. Yeah, I didn't think I'd go this far with like meta, I guess. So when Osamu came out, I didn't really go for him because I heard only his SR2 is worth it, and then his SR4 is it's a good buff, but it's not mandatory. I don't know if I'm gonna get him to SR4 or even SR5 on his rerun, because it is in between like, or it's like right after like Hinata and Kenma or something, or in between it, and I'm probably going to not use him after anyways. Will you be pulling SP Nishinoya? And also, do you think they release an SP Osamu after Otsuma GP? I will not be pulling SP Nishinoya, at least on the first banner. I don't know, maybe in the rerun. We'll see if I need a second Libero. Because right now I feel like I'd be wasting resources because I can only use one Libero. And then, do you think it released SP Osamu? I'm like 100%, okay, 99% sure they couldn't release Osamu after it. Gotta be. I think the biggest bonus is getting his stats increase. That is true too. Even getting SR5 on him. But again, this is before I started thinking about like the actual meta. I just wanted to make the twins. So yeah, I only have an SR2, and I'm surprised I got this far with just him at SR2. You're thinking of going for SP Atsum with Osamu and make a quick spike team? Maybe then I might go for them just to upgrade my quick spike team, but I don't know. We'll see. What happened to your Kenma receive team? Are you gonna go for that still as well? Yeah, depending on how they actually do in JP when Osamu releases SP, I might switch up and get them instead of Oikawa, Nishijima, and Iwazumi. Yeah, you're still getting both, or you're not getting them. You're getting both the receive team and the twins. Yeah, I know you're going for the Oikawa power team. So you're gonna have 3 teams. That's what you're saying? Oh my god, this guy's a whale. Okay. Best quick spike team in your featured lineup according to you. By the way, I'm new to your channel. Hello. Vishva? That's your name? I guess I can show you guys in a bit. Just remind me, because I think we're gonna go over SP Kundimi as well, because who want to go through Vegito? You want to go through that? Or is it Dropgate? Do you reckon the big update after Kimura is going to be my theory? Or what do you reckon the big update is? Theory is Kiryu. I don't think they're going to do Yorikuri because he has no animations yet, right? I don't think I remember seeing him in the anime playing volleyball. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think I talked about it last time. Like, I have no idea. He doesn't. He wasn't very specific. It was so mysterious that it literally could be anything. After Osamu SP, they could release Kita or the Narizaki Libero as an SP, and if they do that, I would definitely be skipping SP Nishinoya. I'm only getting 2 teams, and this goes for 3. Damn. Yeah, this guy is another whale, bro. Let's check his team. Let's see your dupes. This is SR4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, SR5. What's your section 2? SR5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. SR4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. SR5. SR4. SR2. And SR5. And your Bokuto? SR2. Damn, I'm surprised. Like, you're doing so well with not that many dupes. As much as, like, obviously, like, the people around you. You are the first one who got my name pronunciation correct, Kushfa. I'm honored, I guess. I want to kill your character as well, but he's a top 2 striker in anime. Because he's a top 3 striker in anime, yeah. I think eventually, when that part of the anime gets, manga gets animated, and this game is still alive, then I could definitely see that. Is Konami even worth going for besides SR2? I'm not sure, unless you're actually going to use him. I got to double check his skills. Mad Dog SP, who is a quick and power type, would be cool. Whoa, I never thought of that. Having a quick and power type player. They should have just done that with Korai. Just give him all 4. Bro, okay, I know paying is OP, but do you even get that much resources? What for what? Resources for what? I'm talking about like to build characters? I'm just going to go through here. Go through this. I think the Camel Meta movie is getting an anime adaptation soon, like YouTube. Yeah, that's what I heard. Well, I heard they're going to announce something this month. So it's probably gonna become a meta. And then after that, I don't know what they're gonna do. He does quicks against Karasuno, Mad Dog. Yeah, that's true. That'd be cool. Oh, for memory and players, Orange account is crazy. Yeah, so he built them without all his resources. He, without paying too much, he built them very well. SP Core, I don't know. I don't know when that's gonna come out. I think they would do more SPs of like SR characters first. Or sorry, SSR characters first. Yeah. OVA Bokuto vs. Kiryu also coming. Yep, I heard about that. So when that gets animated, I can see Kiryu getting a character in this game. But would he be released as a UR? Or just straight SP? And I'm assuming if he does, if he is a UR, would he be getting like SP stats like Buxa? I'm waiting for the full Narizaki SP team. I really like the Narizaki school and bond. I agree. Me too. They're like my second favorite team. Kiryu just got so much hype in the anime. As a good spiker, I thought he would already be out. Yeah, the thing is, they don't... Every character, at least in this game, needs an animation from the anime. Like a cutscene that they can just rip from the anime. And Kiryu doesn't have that yet because we've never seen him play the anime. The fact that Genjima getting SP for Kageyama is crazy. Yeah, I think that is pretty wild. That Genjima is the first Inarizaki one to get an SP. I'd much rather like an Ara and a Kita or something. Oh, and then up. You think your Kageyama will get a buff like a Tashiyama so that he'd have his SP stats? That'd be cool. I don't know if I could see them doing that. Well, they might do it for money, but I feel like it might be a lot of... Like, they wouldn't want to do the work. Like, just add those stats, you know what I mean? Genjima wasn't even that good. Why is he getting SP? I think it's popularity or something. I don't know. In the JP, in Japan, in general, maybe. They're saving like SP Kageyama and Kore. Yeah. Yeah, like they're gonna be like one of the last ones to come out. They're not last ones, but like it's gonna be a while. It's cool if we get a free SP in Genjima, though another SP wins for free. Yeah. So I'm sure that's gonna happen. Maybe it might be earlier. Who knows? Probably not, because if he comes out early, like earlier than he did in Japan, then like it makes no sense because SP Yatsumu and Atsumu and Osamu would come out way later. I know this love was given to Akagi, and I would love that most underrated libero. Yeah, dude, before this game, I forgot who it was. Until I started actually playing the Narizaki Narizaki bond in the game. I'm getting cooked. Can't wait. SP teams in Royal's Discord, because I know it's gonna be stacked in the Discord. Are you referring to like the Haikyu, the team review channel? It's already stacked. I save. Comeback season? Imagine how might I play a come in a school bond would be player all stats up by 20 or 15%. Nah, that's crazy. I don't know. You think it's worth it to even still do school bonds? Because they're gonna have like coach. They have coaches already in JP. You know, I forgot to change. Oh man. I'll just throw that just to finish the game. Oh, never mind. It's already finished. Also, everyone gotta grind more. They're gonna be more active. I think they're gonna have a lot of fun when SP's coming out. Yeah, but he's gonna have to get through all those team reviews first. He's already 2 weeks late on some of them, isn't he? Can we get SP Ukai? Which one? The old one? The grandpa? I think they have given up already on the bonds. Look at the recent SPs. Trios are doing exactly. Right? Because the coach system already replaces the bond system. Team bond system. Shin said it's so cold. How's it in Toronto? Let me just check. -1 degrees Celsius. Feels like -8. How about you? How's it there in where you are in Edmonton? All I'm saying is a little giant SP release in the future. I think they would. I don't see why not, because he's one of like the main characters, especially in the next arc. So we still have Tachiyama coming by the school balls left. Like those are still like, I showed it in one of my videos. Tachiyama school bond, or the duo bond, is better than the Nekoma school bond. No setter, no setter, because we have the wing spiker buff, and I have Komori anyways. Komori can set. There's a coach system, yeah, and JP in Taiwan is a coach system. Rahul needs to do more team reviewing. Yeah, he does. He already does a lot. Like, he does twice a week. And now might have to do 3 times, which is already crazy. -12 with snow? My god, it's not snowing here. Estimate value and how much he spent? Honestly, I'm not sure. I don't think it's over 10k. I think maybe like 5 to 7 ish, I would say. You're driving? Why are you texting? Why are you chatting while driving? Oh, no, sorry, I spelled that wrong. I meant OG Little Giant for that would cross. Oh, I don't think that would happen, because I know he does have an animation, but are they just gonna release one person? You know what I mean? Like, who's he gonna have a bond with? Like Hinata? I guess that'd be cool. Hinata time skip and a Kaiwa time skip would also be great. I really want to get time skip characters for sure. That's why, like, with SP at Sumo no Samu, like, I wouldn't mind like skipping them if I knew that they're gonna come out with like a Black Jackals at Sumo and Hinata. Needs to catch up. Too much money. Yeah. No, not 20k. Not spend 20k in this game. It would be great, but I think they put them in the game. It's going to be a long time since we have to wait. Yep. If this game can survive that long, then I don't see why they wouldn't. Probably never coming in. Yeah, because the game's going to die out. Waiting for the time 2 players and the black shackles on the other team, bro. Yeah, the Adlers. Yeah, I think they would do it if this game is still alive. Like I said, people are still playing this game. Like any black shackles would be awesome. Yeah, but once you get to that point, what happens? The game is like completely finished. Unless they do an SP version of the adult versions. I would just spend my money on the Black Jackals team. That's, you know, that is valid in this game. I mean, it doesn't have to be Black Jackals, but like in general, if you want to kind of build a team, you want to make sure you get everybody on the team. I see it as a valid reason to spend money, but you know, it's like a focused spend basically. That's what character's gonna be last, and after they're gonna go say goodbye, unless they do collabs. What kind of collab would they do? I think gacha games can't survive very long because the events and content can't survive very long. There are some gacha games, depending on the content. Yeah, depending on the content, it can survive pretty long. I mean, look at like what Genshin's been like 5 years now, and I'm sure there's other games as well that are way older than that. They're still going. Playing the SCA server, where there's so much hype of everything, and the players are like so competitive in the club. I mean, it's like top 10 in the server, so yeah, we are very competitive. Your club is top 10, nice. How about your peak challenge ranking? I think what is really bad about this game is that bad normal. But yeah, that's the only gripe I have about the game too. Rohill, I know Rohill made a video on it, and I agree exactly what he said. It's like, it should be like the score should mean something, and it should be calculated based off those scores. But the perfect, normal, and bad are like multipliers or something. So like if you get like a 100k spike or whatever, and then they get like a perfect block, it'd be like a perfect 50k block. It would be like 50 times like 10 or something for a perfect block. That would be 500 or whatever. I can't math right now. I want to see Goku hit the meanest jump serve. It's got to be flying in the air and just spiking it down. Yeah, some games, but Haikyu Fly High, what do you want to put in to have good events or content? It's hard for a game like this. It is hard because it's so restricted to what the anime is already has, unless they're not afraid to actually do their own thing, which I wouldn't mind because it'd be more content for us. Collabs in the gacha game Bleach Brave Souls. Collabs? Wait, is it collabs or collabs? Am I just had its 10th anniversary? Yeah, so games can go long, right? Depending what they have. In Bleach, I don't know. I don't know how far that game has gone in terms of like with the anime, or if they've done their own separate thing. Imagine Saitama serious spec with 10 minute power or something. That's, I can't imagine that, to be honest. Gacha could survive if played Dokkan Battle, yeah. 11th year in Dokkan Battle, and Dragon Ball Legends at 7th year. I remember playing Dragon Ball Legends when it first came out. I got kind of bored of it. If Kojo hit a domain, this is gonna turn into fucking like superpower volleyball, bro. That's the reason why I like Haikyu, because it's so grounded and so realistic. Well, it's more realistic and there's no superpowers. What is the meaning of bad, perfect, or normal? That's true. It's just the probability of you getting the point. Okay, I have 3 more. I didn't even win any matches yet. Oh, this is a bot. They felt bad for me. They just matched me up with a bot. Because of the bot, I'm just gonna auto it. Maybe like just has improved, but because it's PvP, you can't compete, so it's pay to win. I can see that. I do remember it's being PvP focused. I want to see how Isagi hits the volley in this game 100% point. He doesn't know how to use his hands. He'd be like the best, like he'd be like Nishinoya, like one of the best liberos. Because he could use this for like saving and stuff. That'd be cool. Imagine a game collabing the Japan national team. I think that'd be cool. That could be like a step forward. And then it's a cutscene of their actual like match in real life. Oren says, yesterday I won my first 5 matches and then I got MC 5 times in a row. Oh no. Usagi would spike with his leg, bro. He would do a bicycle kick. But yeah, no, that's why I like Haikyu, like I said, like it's very grounded. That's why I didn't really like Kuroko no Basket. Because yeah, like the superpowers in that were so unrealistic. When did we get that collab with the game? Yeah, I'm not that good. And I'm short. Kuroko Basket goated though? Yeah. No, I mean like the story's pretty cool. It was entertaining to watch. It felt like a shonen. It felt like a battle anime, but basketball. I think in terms of like basketball itself, Hiro no Sora was better. And then if you watch the first Slam Dunk movie, like that was beautiful. We were robbed the Nishinoya heel save. I know. I forgot that happened, and everybody started because I watched the movie. So I started reading the manga after season 4, after Inarizaki. So right after season 4 ended, I started reading the manga, and then that's when I read the next match. And then how many years? Like 2 more years until like the movie came out. And then I already forgot what happened within the match. So after I watched the movie, I was like on Twitter, and then like Twitter was like going off about like, oh, they cut out so much. And then they showed like the panels of like Nishinoya's heel save. And I'm like, oh yeah, that happened. Phantom Pass. Yeah, Kuroko no Basket, Phantom Pass. Same row, I tried Kuroko no Basket, but I left it. I finished it. Because again, it was entertaining to watch. I think, and it was at that time, it was like one of the only basketball animes. Other than like Slam Dunk. And Slam Dunk is very, 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 very old. But yeah, if you haven't watched Hiro no Sora, I really like it. I have a chat here. I think it's better than Kuroko no Basket. Again, it's more realistic. And if you haven't watched the first Slam Dunk movie, I'm pretty sure it's on Netflix. I don't know. I know it's on Netflix for Canada. I don't know if it's Netflix anywhere else. Those ones, that one is really, really, the animation for that is amazing. For how old the Kuroko no Basket animation is, for how old Kuroko no Basket is, the animation went crazy. I agree. Again, it's like watching it's like watching a battle anime. Yo, Nathoof. Is that how you say your name? I really hope so. I'm looking still the best b-ball series, dude. I really want to get into it. Oh shit! I should have turned off auto. I really want to get into it. I tried watching the anime, but it's too old for me, so I might start the manga at some point when I have time. If you could draft a Haikyu team based off the anime, what would it be? In terms of like what though? Like people, like my favorite characters, power, like best team. Best team? Oh, so hard. Most are pre-time skip. Or, you know, the Windbreaker game, they got a collab with Blue Lock, Usagi, and they're beating them with footballs, bro. That's so funny. That's crazy. I want to see that. I didn't watch Windbreaker. I kind of know what it's about, though. It's like street fights. That's pretty funny. Rubber Basket animation better than Blue Lock. It's crazy considering the time difference. Yeah, dude. I didn't watch Blue Lock season 2 because I couldn't. Pre-time skip to the point of the Camel Meta match. Is there anyone like that I'm restricted to? Maker Pico, watch that. Yes, okay, I'll try it. I know. I do, like, it's on my list, but I have so many animes I have to catch up on. You know, the new volleyball manga ticket. Yeah, I've been reading it. I read like the first, I think it's 3 chapters. I don't know if the 4th one is out. Windbreaker had so much potential, but didn't go. Okay, so that demotivates me to watch it. There's so much now that I only want to watch like the best. You know what I mean? Or something that really, like, it has to be really good, like generically really good, or something that actually suits my taste. Anyone One Piece? Yeah, not me. Too long for me. Maybe if I started when I was a kid, but okay. Anyone who has seen on the series up to that point in high school. Okay, I think number 1, even though Kenma is my favorite character, I think setter-wise, Atsumu, I would have. I do think he's the best setter in high school, because that's what he's labeled, right? He's like one of the top high school setter, right? So I'd get Atsumu. And then I would put Osamu with him as well. So Osamu would probably be my wing spiker, just because they can run like a quick, if anything, which is cool. And obviously, like, the only reason why they lost is because Hinata and Kageyama saw it coming. You know what I mean? And Kageyama and Hinata kind of, like, it's their move, so they know how to stop it. So like that's why, like, if they're facing any other team and they started doing that, they would have just as much trouble as like people did with Carcino. They lost the plot armor. Well, the last point, they got blocked because they tried to click. Okay, I was probably second though. And Hinata started becoming a monster. Hinata started becoming a monster after time skip, I think. Hinata can't do anything without Kageyama. And that was a whole, like, plot, like, that was a whole, like, his whole arc. Right? So, I think even by Camel Medai, I don't think he's fully there yet. Okay, so I said Atsumu and Osamu. I would definitely put Ushijima as my opposite. Middle blocker, Kuro. The other middle blocker, I honestly, for the other middle blocker, I might say Suki. Yeah. Because like Kuro, because he's already learning from Kuro, and in him being on the same team as Kuro will just, he'll improve so much more. You know what I mean? And he's already pretty good, and he's not barely even trying. My other wing spiker, how many options? My other wing spiker will probably be Korai because of his versatility. And then, what am I missing? Libero? Libero will be Yaku. Not Hirogami. In the anime, they show him as a defensive like powerhouse. I kind of like being more offensive, so that's why I have like Kuro and Suki. Because Suki is smart enough, like he can hit. He's smart enough to do dumps or tips. I mean. Why Yaku? I think Yaku's probably the best libero. I don't know, Nishinoya as well. Like Nishinoya is really, really good. I just think any other liberos worth like. I don't remember too much about Akagi, so I can't. And also, yeah, that's right. Kamimare is manga. Oh, okay, so I won't say. Then I won't say Hoshimi. Then I would say. For the second, oh, that's right, definitely Komori. You're right. I forget because they didn't play. They only showed him in like the training camp. I didn't really see him in a game. Sure, he's like he's animated in the training camp, but we've never seen him play in a game. We see Kawhi play in a game exactly. You're right. We do see. I remember you have those animations. Or sorry, got those scenes when he does a block in the receive and the serve or something, and the spike or something. So I won't count Komori right now. Do we even get Komori? Like, oh, do we even get a Komori game? Kuro is better all-around player than Hirogami. I agree. Like Kuro has both. Offense and defense, receiving as well, right? Like he's very all around. And then, like I said, like with Suki, he's like a mini Kuro. You know what I mean? I don't know if I would use Bokuto. I would say Aran or Sakusa, but if I'm not including Komori, then I will include Sakusa. Who else is like a wing spiker? A really good wing spiker. Because again, I don't think I can use Bokuto without Akashi. But especially in high school level. After time skip, then obviously because Bokuto was with Atsumu. We saw 2 scenes report. But that was only during the training camp, wasn't it? I kind of want to see it like in an actual game, you know what I mean? Haikyu can make so much more content with the content. I don't know why they don't do that. I feel if they had Oikawa with him, you'd be able to predict Bokuto pretty well. That is true. I do think Atsumu is a better. I think Atsumu is a better setter though. Yeah. Okay, so what's my team? I'm still trying to think of the second wing spiker. So right now I have Atsumo Sabu, Ushi, Kurosaki. There's something about the libero. Okay, let me think. I think, based off the anime now that I'm thinking about it, Nishinoya would probably be better than Yaku at this point. Because he's also versatile. And then Korai as my second specter. That's everybody, right? I think. Yeah, I didn't like Kageyama in the beginning. But I've learned to respect his skills. I skipped Team Okawa and Ushi, Sakusa, Yaku, Korai. Yeah, we don't really get to see how Okawa plays in a game other than like that beach scenes. I don't remember Yaku time skip. Does he have a scene? Yeah, let's get M. One question. I will go for Nishinoya SP instead of Komori. Should I use Komori memory on Noya or go for Noya SP? If you're getting Nishinoya, I think you should go for his memory because it helps with his stamina, I think. Let me double check what he does. Hold on. Let me check the memories. It doesn't help with the stamina. Equipper receives increased by 12% when using a special move. The equipper gains reflex and spirit. If the equipper uses a special move more than twice in one rally, restore 10. Oh, it does restore 10 stamina and increase defense technique by 8% for the next special move within 2 net crossings. I think the 10 stamina for himself is pretty good. Does he have the same issue with the yeah. So, okay. I think if you're going to be getting Nishinoya, you should probably definitely get his memory. If you're going to use any other libero, Komori's memory would be better on them. You really made me about that. I stayed in that game for so long. The Rush Hunter says Atsumu Osamu, Ushijima Noya, Korai Kurosaki. Oh yeah, that's mine. That's yeah. You know, Korai's playing in V1 League but never play in an official match. We see Yaku playing in Russia. Oh, he's in Russia? Oh shit. If you read the manga, Argentina beat Japan. Oh, interesting. I don't remember. It's been a while since I read it. Komori, even not Korai. Not confirmed, but lightly implied. Yaku plays for Japan's national team too. Korai played against the Black Shackles. Yeah, I do remember him. He's on Kageyama's team. Like Kageyama, Ushijima, Korai. Hyakuzawa is on Kageyama's team as well. Yeah, I met Komori. We never see play. Yeah, that's the only reason why I didn't include him in this list. Same thing with Sakusa. Because we only see them in the training camp and never in a real game. And Hiragami, we haven't seen him actually play yet, because they focus more on Korai scenes. Alright, Oren, thanks for letting me beat you, and thanks for joining. Now, we'll see you in the next one. The only one we see play Sakusa and the Blackjack is Rush. Right. But that's the post time skip. You think Kageyama will be solid? I'm kind of between him and Kenma, but Kenma's received type. So, depends on your team. And also, you might not have to worry too much about receive type because position list will be coming. We don't know when, but at some point it's going to come. And what that means is your team is not going to be set by the setter's type. So you can, like with Kenma, you can make like a quick team or like a block team or something if you wanted to. But UR Kageyama is really good if you have SSR Hinata. I think SP Kenma's better with SP Hinata. And let's see. If you don't have Atsumu and you have Osamu, like Kageyama can still work with Osamu. So if you are thinking of stuff like that, it really depends on what you're trying to build. What channel size would you consider getting a Discord server? I've been thinking about it because I have no idea how to create a Discord server. So I might have to like ask some of my friends, kind of what like Royal did. So maybe around 200-ish, 150 to 200. I'll start thinking about it. Well, I am thinking about it, but like I'll start like actually actioning it probably around that time. Yeah, I'm glad you guys are want a Discord server in the first place. Anybody remember how many like subs Royal was when he started? Even when he made the Discord server? Because I'm sure he had like way more than me at that point. But then I'm thinking about it as well, like 100, because I'm at 120 something right now, or maybe I hit over 130 during the stream. But I'm 130 subs, let's say. Like that's already a lot of people in the Discord server. Because, you know, I have my club Discord server and, you know, clubs can only have 100 people. And like, you know, I feel like that's already a lot. So, yeah, I will definitely be doing it. I just don't know when because I have to figure out how to do it. 600 to 800. Yeah, it was. Scorpion, thanks for subbing. But yeah, you have that much. So I know, and right now it's all of his, a lot of his subscribers haven't even joined the Discord server because we're still at, I think, like 400-ish, right? Something like that. In the Discord, in his Discord server. Current team is Okawa UR, Hiragami Korai, Ushijima Tendo, Noya, Iwaizumi. I was thinking about going for Kageyama, Hinata, Suki, Kuro, Noya, Korai, and Hiragami. Okay, so if that's the team you're going for, 1, 2, 3, you could actually go either way. Because if that's the team you're going for, you get the team bond. Like the team bond with Karasuno, Kageyama, Hinata, Tsuki, and Noya. And then Kuro's there for Tsuki's bond. Then Hinata, Tsuki have a bond. Kageyama and Noya have a bond. And then Kuro and Hiragami. I think that's solid. right? The other thing you can do is if you're getting Kenma instead, you don't need Noya, and you can go for Komori. You can still use Noya if you want. You could do like Komori and Sakusa, and then another. It's any other player. Like that could be Korai. For example, another Wing Spiker. If you have like Ushijima, like anyone else could work. But it's so like that core between Hinata, Kenma, Suki, and Kuro is so flexible because you can change it any way you want into a certain team type. So now I'm thinking about it. So Kageyama, Hinata, Suki, Noya, Korai, Hirogami. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So with the team that you just set right now, you don't have a team type. So maybe I can show you. Shin says, can you do a team review and suggest for SPs to pick up? I think that would be cool to do. Yeah, block type. You're right. Hirogami and Korai. I forgot. I was thinking like, because you are Kageyama, you kind of wanted to go for quick. But yeah, no, that makes sense. You do have a block type. So if you do have if you do run this team though, you are kind of stuck to that typing. I don't know how else you can get there because you have, hold on, 1. Kageyama is quick, Hinata's quick, Tsuki's quick. Please add 1 more quick if you wanted to switch to a quick team, which again, that could be like Osamu. And then receive, you have Hinata, Kuro, Korai, and Nishinoya. So you can put it instead of Hirogami, you can put another receive character there, so you can get that receive, the receive type. So you can change it to quick and receive, but by default, it is a block with Hirogami. Yeah. So regarding the team review and suggesting for SPs, I maybe, because again, I only know the SPs that I want to go for. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I don't think, I feel like the kind of advice I would give would be more so like whoever you want, but you kind of have to choose a core. So if you're gonna go for like the receive core, you want to get like all 4 of them for the most part. If you want to go for like the beach trio, you want to get the 3 of them for the most part. And then like Oikawa's Oikawa's team, you want to get them like I think the 3 of them, including like EY and Ushi, and then Tendo like is kind of like if you do want to get that Ushi bond as well. So it really depends, because they're only, I feel like SPs, they are strong in their own right, but they shine with their bonds, basically. Oh, and also if you haven't seen, I saw Red Panda's video recently where he did like basically like a tier list for SPs and which type to go for, or which ones to go for depending on what you value in the character. Yeah, Scorpio, no problem. I hope that was helpful. Hopefully you can get everybody. All right. Okay, we're at 6. At 6th. Do I go with the full 10 attempts? I don't know. I don't mind being at 6. Am I missing anything? You have 24k saved right now and about 140 memory tickets, 55 UR tickets. Wow. And if you're not going for Komori, then I think you'd be, yeah, you're set for Kageyama. And then Hinata after. If you're not going to get Kenma, then you have time to save for SP Nishinoya. Did I spin already? No, I'm doing that next week. I'm waiting for Bokuto to come out so I can get the packs. And I'm not going for max sleep, so I'm just going for SR5. This one. But yeah, I'm waiting for this to come out for Bokuto. I think Bokuto gets it, right? So I'm going to grab a couple more there, and then we can spin. Where am I at right now? 23. And then 53. What happens past SR5? You don't get any extra, like skill resonance for that. But, so I'll show you. I'll show you some of SR5. Korai's SR5. So he's at SR5, right? But his skills aren't fully maxed. So if I get 2 more dupes, I max out his skills. So this is, yeah, what I want to do when Kenma comes out. I want him to be like max, like fully maxed. So that's what I'm saving my gems for. And I'm gonna go all out on Kenma. And then that's why I'm buying like the packs here, so I can still get some UR characters as well. Got a little plan going on. I'm always doubting myself. Unfortunately, I grabbed Atsumi because at the time everybody thought Sakusa and Komori were coming later because I wanted Japan Bond. I mean, Atsu was fine. Now, and again, if you're running Kageyama, if you get Kageyama during the position list, like one of the best quick teams is with both of them together, Kageyama and Atsumu. So I don't think you really race it a pull. It should be fine. Yeah, Corey gets the buff for the power attack. That's too much. There's a Japan bond. Yeah, I'll show you. I don't think it's here yet. Not everybody's out. Yeah, it's not out yet. But there's a bond with whoever's in the training camp. I don't know which stats and which character stats it improves, but it's just a passive bond. I'm gonna try doing a CC run. 15% buff from power attack. Is that at max level or level 1? Komori and Atsumu have one? Komori and Atsumu have one. Wait, let me check that after. I get another block here. We're starting. Oh, this might be a block. Okay. Oh, this is gonna hit. Please crit. Nice. I missed it. I think Japan Bond gives them for the main stat a 10 or 15% buff passive. But do you need to level them all up to get the full 15%? Oh, I know I explained why I hit bad sword, but I forgot. It's so that I don't ace with that summon. Because I want them to receive. Maxu best starts with Maka. Because you'll have to run him after Ravinata, Noya, and Kageyama. So I can see one. Yeah, for now, that's good. That would work. You do need all of them 80, so if you aren't really pulling for any other characters and that's the main team you're going for, and you just want to get them for the bond, I don't know if if you want to use your resources that way, just to level up characters for the passive bond, then sure, but I don't think it's really worth doing that if you're not actually going to be using them. Oh god, please. Oh no. Yeah, so if you don't get bad surge, stuff like that will happen. And you basically want to spike as much as you can. Nice. I like that. Double spike. Yeah, I know. Especially with that summon. Oh my god. I held the button too long. Right when you said that. Damn, yesterday I hit like 4.5. I don't think I'm gonna hit it today. No, please don't block it. Okay. Okay. Okay, could make it. Crazy numbers. I'm doing usually 2 mil max. There are ways to kind of increase your score based on the people that you have. So, if you don't have Kita SR4, you can use Yamamoto, because both of them regain stamina for your team, which is really good. And yeah, or Aran Kita. My Aran is not better than my Sakusa, so I can't. My Sakusa is way better. Oh no. How to make it to 5? Okay. Can we hit here? Can we hit here? Oh yeah! A new record. Yeah, might need to use Yamamoto. Yep. So that's what you want to do for Club Context. You want as much down as possible. Yep. So the sucky thing about Osamu was that he can't crit, so he doesn't get as high numbers. But like I know I have Ushijima and Korra and stuff, but my Ushijima is like 0 dupe. And my Okawa is also 0 dupe, so that's why I'm using the twins. And I keep the Darizaki bond with Tuna here. So Kenta gotta be a big whale. I wonder if he posted his team. Let me check the Discord server. I think last week he had like 8 million or something. Or is it this week? I don't see his team. Yeah, I can't find it. But yeah, he does hella well in the contest. 24 million. That dude name's still funny. Yeah, 24 million. Dude, I'm like 5th. Yeah, we're getting there. Because let me check. Currently 5th. One of the Shimis are wallpaper and profile picture. He does have a strat because he's using a power team, I think, for this. It works better because he's able to crit. The thing is, I can't crit, especially with Osamu. Yeah, the Shimizu profile picture. You get that for the criminal rewards, and for the wallpaper. You're talking about this one, right? Like the first one. This one. You're 5th with dupes, bro. Lord Kanto has more dupes than me, yo. I think. Yeah, he like 8 here. Ushi's. He has a max Ushi. Korai is 8. Urgami's 8. He's missing 1 for Oikawa. What characters you got dupes on? Pretty much everybody. So I'm going for SR5. We need 2 more dupes of Komori. Right now he's SR4, so I have 6 dupes. I need 2 more to get to SR5. I have SR5 for Sakusa. Same thing with Korai and also Hirogami. Kura's at 6 dupes, SR4. Atsuma's at 6 dupes for SR4. And Osamu's only at 2. Yeah, dude. I told you, I don't think I was gonna get to 200 with Komori. Even if I get another like 2 dupes with Komori, I don't think it's gonna be like 195 or something. Like, I don't think so. If I had Osamu duped up to SR4, then I think I would be close to 200. You'll celebrate. Nice. By pulling Komori with SR2. Have you seen the guy with the top 46 in Japanese server? He was using quick attack team with like SR Yaku and the max. Yes. Someone showed me that last week. And I was so confused how it worked because there was no quick typing on his team. So I don't know how it worked. That was very interesting. But if someone could do the math, then yeah, by all means, like if it works for them, that's cool. Yeah, no bot except for Yaku and Lev. There was no team type. It was weird. Bam. Increase the quick attack like for at least 80%. What the heck? Yeah, I was thinking about using Lev too because I am running quick attack. So I do have him like max skill resonance or 5? 5. I need 2 more to go max. Yeah, I think I'm done with everything here. So let's go to the Kanemi. Kanemi skills. Okay. But first I'll be right back. Go to the washroom.
It's not a game, I'm not a robot AI challenging you. I'm not a phantom, I'm in your face and I'm here to see it through. Right before your eyes, watch us multiply. Come to claim our rights, it's time. As our power grows, trying to stop the shows. Might as well go try and stop time. So you know that we're out there, swatting lies in the making. Can't move fast without breaking. Can't hold on, a life won't change. And our voices ring out, yeah. Took the mask off to feel free.
All right, we're back.
Fought it out in the debris. Now
You don't miss anything.
life will change. Ain't it
I saw a Spanish guy. Yeah, he explained it. Tech, I was using Bro's genius. Yeah, I wouldn't. I'm not the type of person to do all that math. Too much work for me. I think he was probably a different team he used, and they just put that his team was a troll. That's what I was thinking too. But if there is a video on it that explains everything, then maybe it's not. Because the new Atsuma SP as well. Interesting. But yeah, okay. So okay. We're doing SP Kanina, right? Bigger.
And you'll know we were out there, swatting lies in the making. Your empire for the taking.
So with Vegeta here, you're the one I wanted to go through, right?
And our voices
Skill 1.
took the mask off to feel
Kanimi gains 10% power attack. If Kanimi's stamina is below 80, his power attack increases by 12%. When Kanimi's on the court, at the end of each rally, if his stamina cap exceeds 80, his stamina cap is reduced by 10, and he recovers 120 stamina. Is this one time, or is every time he reaches his power attack? Okay. If his stamina cap exceeds 80, his stamina cap is reduced by 10, and he recovers 120 stamina. While Kanumi's in the court, each time an ally uses 10 stamina, Kanumi gains 1 stack of stamina reserve. For each stack of stamina reserve, his awareness increases by 7%, up to 30 stacks total, and up to 10 stacks per rally. What is that math? The heck? Let me put the calculator here. 7 times 30 stacks total? That's like hella overcapping awareness. Unless awareness is... Oh, here. Okay, we'll get to there. We'll get to there. Precise defense. Kanemi forms a receive with power, yep. And his allies' main stats are increased by 10%. Until the ball crosses the next twice. Okay, it crosses done it twice. That's just the normal receive skill with a buff. Okay, so this one. So each time Kanemi recovers stamina, his power attack increases by 0.8%, up to 16% at the start of a rally. If Kanemi's stamina cap is 80 or lower, he gains Clutch Moment. While Clutch Moment is active, cooldown of Fiery Fighting Spirit, which is the ult, becomes 6 net crossings. If Kanemi's awareness exceeds 100, which again it can over here, for every 1% over, his strength increases by 0.9 up to 90%. After gaining Clutch Moment for the first 2 activations, each time Fiery Fighting Spirit is used, its cooldown is reset. Wow. But he can spam his ultimate. So basically he's good for like, when he's on the court, he's good for like the last couple points, basically, because he's going to be tired. And yeah, if his stamina is below 80, his power attack increases. Let's check the last skill. Kanemi consumes 8 stamina and performs a power attack with power attack times whatever. If Kanemi's stamina is above 50, power attack is by 50%. Okay. Makes sense. So the thing that's confusing me is this. His stamina cap is reduced by 10%. So isn't this always true? Because the stamina cap is like 120, isn't it? That's what's confusing me. Unless he has like, unless his memory like ups and down. So we'll see. Anyways. So he has a bond. His bond, again, I think it's with Kogane. When an allied member touches the ball, consuming 1 stamina, increase that member's main parameters by 3% for 2 net crossings. If that ball touches a block, that member's block increases by additional 5%. I think that's okay. You are consuming an extra stamina, so I don't know. SR2, is it this one? Give it your all effect change, which is this. Skill 3. The condition of Kanemi's Sport Festival power attack is changed from each time Kanemi's stamina recovers to when Kanemi is on the court, each time an ally stamina recovers. So anyone, okay? If the Clutch Moment effect is active when Kanemi uses power attack special move, ally stamina recovers by 3. And the ally with the lowest stamina recovers an additional 8 stamina. It is this one, yeah. If Kanemi is a reserve member at the end of each rally, ally stamina recovers 8 times. Wait. If Kanemi is a reserve member at the end of each rally, ally stamina recovers 8 times. How much stamina, though? Or is it just, it's supposed to say 8 stamina? Okay. Yeah. Don't exactly understand the last part, but if it's, yeah, because if he gains if he recovers ally stamina at the end of the rally when he's on the bench, the way this is worded, I'm assuming it's supposed to be saying they recover 8 stamina. So I'm gonna think that way about it. SR4, if Kanemi is in the lineup, allies' main parameters increase by 5%. If Kanemi is on the court at the start of each match, his stamina cap decreases 8. Okay, so this is where this comes into play. For every 1 stamina loss, his strength increases by 1%. At the end of each rally, Kanemi recovers 15 stamina. His stamina is below 40, he recovers an additional 15 stamina. I think this is also fine. I think this one's the main one. If you are going to be using him, then yes, R4 could work. really well, but SR2 mainly for the reserve member thing, in my opinion. But I don't know exactly how it works, so we'll see. Again, I'll probably look into it more in the future near his release. But there's that. Let's check his memory. Increases the power attack of the member who has this member by 12%. If the member's stamina is below 80, increase the member's attack technique by 4. Each time the member's stamina is restored, increase the member's strength by 6. I think this is okay. But there isn't too many like opposite memories other than like Ushijima's that you probably want to use. So if you are going to get him, it probably is worth it to get his memory as well. Where can I find a document? If you search Haikyu Fly High Compendium, yeah, you'll find this Reddit thread. First one. Oh, and then they have a link to the doc. What'd you say? What's up? He's back. We just did Haikyu dailies. We just finished all that stuff, and now Vegeta wanted to go over Inimi's kit, SP Kunimi. So that's what we just did. Like, you found it? Nice. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna wait. I am interested because of the whole like recovering stamina on the bench thing. I want to see how that works first, and then I'll make my decision if I want to pull him. Give a beach trio? Yeah, I can do that now. Akashi, sorry. Akashi. Okay, oh my god, what is that? That's a freaking paragraph. Alright, skill 1. Hold on, let me see what OG Zen said. There's a doubt that I have. Don't know if he's a must pull to my power team. I don't think he's gonna be a must pull for a lot of people. But his utility on the bench, especially for the SR2 thing, is really, I think, valuable based off what I read. But again, I'm not sure how it works specifically, so we'll see. Liam, hey. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining the chat. We're looking at Akashi right now. Okay, let's start with skill 1. Akashi set increases by 30% when Ali's team morale increases. Akashi gains 1 stack of the combine effect for every 10 increase in team morale. Okay. Each stack of combine increases by 1.5 to 10 stacks. Okay. While team morale awakening is not active, all stacks are consumed when Akashi touches the ball. Each time 1 stack of combine is consumed, spirit increases by 3%. Oh, his own spirit increases by 3%. This effect can be increased up to 30% as if I left 2 net crossings. Okay. I wonder why it's spirit. I guess it's because that's a defensive stat. I would love to get the Beast Trio, but I want Karo SP as my center and Kuro SP as my middle blocker, along with Hirogama, so I'm going to go for them. Well, in positionless, you can use however many setters and middle blockers you want, so if you do want to get the Beast Trio, you can play them together. And because they're mostly like power-based, they might work together, I don't know. Okay, skill 2, bring out 100% of training. Akashi performs a set. After this play occurs, the next time Akashi activates his ultimate, his set is increased by 50%. Okay, that's cool. Backing set. When an ally has activated Team Morale Awakening, when Akashi touches the ball, 5 stacks of combine are consumed. Okay, Akashi is increased by Spirit is increased by 70%. Lasting with 2 net crossings. If Akashi's set is a critical hit, the awareness of the first player to spike after this play is increased by 50% of Akashi's awareness stat to a maximum 60. If this spike is a power attack, the awareness of the team member who performed the power spike will be increased by additional 50% based off of the awareness of Akashi. up to maximum 60. When bring out your 100% of your training is activated, when he sets and uses a skill, for each stack of Calm Mind, he has a power attack of the member performing the spike will increase by 3 up to a maximum of 24%. Interesting. So he just gives awareness, basically, based off his own awareness. I still don't understand the whole spirit thing. I'm not sure why he's getting spirit when he doesn't have any reflex anywhere. But we'll check out if he has his SR, his resonances as well. Alright, decisive blow. Akashi performs a setter dump with the power of 260. Set the setter dump cannot be blocked, of course. If this dump is critical, the cooldown of your set is reduced by 4 net crossings, and you gain 1 stack of Calm Mind. The Calm Mind again, what does it do? Increases set stat. And then it consumes all of it. Increase spirit. Okay. So you're playing around with like his setting, giving awareness, and that Calm Mind stack. I think this is a pretty generic setter kit, in my opinion. Let's see if his skill resonance do anything. All right, I can check his spawns as well. So this is with both Bokuto and Aone. While the player has a team morale awakening activated, the reflex of team member, there it is. The reflex of team members participating in the play's 2-man and 3-man block increases. Increases team morale at the start of a rally. Okay, so that's where the reflex comes from. So that makes sense. Why he increases spirit in his kit. Okay, so this one, I think this is just, is this a like actual bond skill? Akashi set is increased while Morale Awakening is active. Bokuto's power attack and Akashi's set is further increased. Okay, so that's normal. That's fine. I thought it'd be like a skill, like with an animation. Yes, not. SR2. Akashi's strength is increased by 30% when Akashi is on the court. His team morale increases by 40 points at the end of each rally. Okay. When Akashi is on the court while Team Morale Awakening is not activated, the receive and block of allied members are increased by 25%. I think that's a pretty good buff. The receive and block, so it's more defensive. Yeah, and then getting extra morale, so you're getting into good morale quicker is pretty good as well. I think that's solid. Yeah, when bring out your 100% of your training, so set skill is activated. For each stack of Calm Mind effect acquired within this set. Okay. How does Calm Mind activate again? Oh, when allies team morale increases. Okay. Gotcha. For each stack of the Calm Mind effect acquired within this set, the strength of the member making the spike will increase by 0.3%. This can increase by up to 40%. The effect lasts for 2 net crossings. If this spike is a power attack, the strength of the player who hits the shot spike will be increased by additional 0.8%. This can increase the awareness up to the strength by up to 80%. This effect lasts for 2 net crossings. For each stack of Calm Mind acquired within the set, the power of decisive blow is increased by set 10 0.6 up to maximum 100%. While the ally has activated Team Morale Awakening, for every 5 increase in Team Morale of the ally, the first time that ally special move is activated after the end of Team Morale Awakening, the strength of the corresponding member will be increased by 1%, up to max of 30% increase as possible. Okay. I don't think this is as good as SR2. There's too much going on. It's only increasing strength. But again, he has the awareness increase in this one, I think, right? Yeah. So if you want to have more powerful spikes from your spikers, then yeah, this can help because you're increasing a lot of the strength. So that's what I'm taking away from this. Each stack of calm awareness requirements of the power disciple. Yeah. So like this, I don't think is as useful because you not really going to be doing center dumps for the most part. You really want them to spike, right? So yeah, SR4 is okay. SR2 I think is way better. Yeah. Oh, we should check his memory. Okay, the member who has a memory set will have this have their set increased by 12%. When an ally has activated Team Morale Awakening, the awareness of that member is increased by 10%. Increases the main parameters of allies with the best condition effect by 15%. When an ally loses the best condition effect, all allies' reflex increase by 10% for 8 net crossings. Okay, so do you get more reflex here? Well, I don't know what best condition effect is. Is that Bokuto's? I'm assuming that's just a Bokuto specific effect. I think this is decent. Just says yeah, okay, yeah. So I think this is decent. But only if you're using it on Sakusa, and you not Sakusa. Only if you're using it on Akashi and you haven't paired with Bokuto. The awareness of that member. Does that mean all members? Well, ally has activated Team Morale Awakening. But isn't Team Morale Awakening activated for everyone? Unless Bokuto has some way to activate it himself, which could be a thing. Let's see. Okay. Bokuto skill 1 increases power attack by 13. When Bokuto is on the court, skill morale boost by abilities other than this one will be negated. Bro? Skill morale boost by other abilities other than this will be negated. So, oh, I see. For every 10 morale negated, gain 1 stack of unity. For each stack of unity, base stacks are increased by 0.1 up to 109. That's that. Wow. When Bokuto is on the court, his team morale increases by 40. At the end of each rally, he gains 4 stacks of unity effect. Changes the effect of Team Morale Awakening for allies to increase many stats of all members of the court by 20%. Lasts for 10 ball touches. I need to send you a team of SP and tell me what you think about it. I could try. Go ahead. So skill 1. So by negated, that means that it's not increasing. Ask for 10 ball touches for the increase. I'm just wondering if that's what it means. Anyways, he has a receive skill. You get 3 stack of unity. Okay. Alright, he's in. Thanks for joining. We'll do your dailies. This is what this year is supposed to be, but now we're here, so yeah, I'll probably get back to doing dailies. I still have some other dailies I need to do. If you guys are interested for other games. Okay, skill 3, always cheerful. At the start of the match, Bokuto gains floating and sinking. When you activate Team Morale Awakening, Bokuto gains best surfing conditions and loses floating and sinking. After Bokuto activates his ultimate, Bokuto loses best surfing conditions and gains floating and sinking. So he goes into different modes. If Bokuto is on the court and Team Morale Awakening ends, the morale increases by 20. If he has best surfing conditions, when he activates his ultimate, his power attack is increased by 1% for each stack of unity. Up to back of 70% increase. This effect lasts for 2 net crossings. For each unity, the power of this power attack is increased by 1.5% of power attack stat, max of 100% increase. Okay. If he has floating and sinking, he can't activate his power attack ultimate. Bokuto power attack increased by 30% of his power attack stat. After performing a power attack, he gains 3 stacks of unity. Okay, so even if he's in his down mode, I guess, he still gets an increase in his power attack either way. So that's not bad. And then his ultimate Bokuto will perform a spike for each stack of unity effect. Bokuto's attack technique will increase by 0.75% up to maximum 30% increase. This effect lasts for 2 net crossings. Okay, so he does get attack technique too. So he doesn't have awareness or anything in his kit, which I'm noticing. But he's going to be getting that from Akashi anyways. Yeah, he's still playing around with like the press mode and morale mode kind of thing. I don't really understand this specifically. By negated, it means that like, are you not actually getting team morale? You know what I mean? That's the only thing I don't understand. So I might have to see gameplay or something. SR2 for each stack of unity effect, Bokuto's awareness. Oh, there's his awareness. Increases by 0.4% up to maximum 50%. When Bokuto activates special moves, his strength increases by awareness times. Okay. So I think this is good if you're going to be playing him on his own. If you don't have Akashi or Setters to give him awareness, then this will be pretty good on his own. When an ally's team morale awakening ends, gain 8 stacks of unity. If Bokuto's has an effect of best condition, each stack of the effect of unity increases strength by 3%. Again, it's just another strength buff. I don't think this is as worth it as this one. Yeah, I think this one is way better. Yeah, let's see. Strength of the member who has this memory set is increased by 12%. When the corresponding member performs a power attack increases by 5%. If the remaining duration of the ally's team morale awakening is 6 or more ball touches, attack technique is increased by 20%. Yeah, so even if you have this memory, you don't even need to go for his SR4. It's already increasing the strength. I think you'd be fine. When the corresponding member performs a power attack, increase attack technique here as well. And more just attack technique. I think this is fine. For Bokuto, yeah. Let me just do Ione first, and then I can check the server. Okay. So Ione's reflex is increased. If Ione's stamina is less than 80, his block and serve are increased by 10%. When Ione blocks, if this play results in a 2% or 3% block for each member with a blocking skill among the blocking members, the block power of this play is just by 20% of Ione's stat as power. So you want to play him with blocking members, so like a Korai, I guess. Is the Ione bond will work even when he's on the bench? I have no idea. I'm gonna guess not, because if it's a deployment bond, he should be on the court. Okay, skill 2. Ione performs a jump. He has a jump serve. Okay, the cooldown of opposing setter skills increased by 4 net crossing. When Ione leaves the court, if Ione has activated team motivating jump serve during this match, the offensive technique and defensive technique of your players are increased by 5%. And if the number of stacks of the tough block effect is 3 or more, the offensive technique and defensive technique of your players are increased by 5%. This effect lasts until the next time he enters the game. Wow. Yeah, I'm not sure, because as we know, deployment bonds, they have to be on the court. So I don't understand how that works. Maybe they're talking about this because if he gets subbed out and he serves and he gets subbed out after the serve, is it all allies? Yeah, the offensive and defense technique of your players are increased by 5%. If the number of top block is 3 or more, it's increased by an additional 5. And this lasts until he comes back. So that's actually pretty good. I love how he has a support skill even though he's not on the court. Okay. When Ione is on the court, each time an opposing player performs an attack, the attacker gets one stack of locked on. At the start of the match, all opposing players gain one stack. If Ione is on the court and an opposing player has 2 stacks of locked on, the player will consume all of their stacks and Ione will gain tough block. If Ione has 2 or more stacks of tough block, his block is increased by 10% of block stat power. If Ione has more than 4 stacks of tough block, the cooldown of sharp leading block, which is his ultimate, decreases to 8 net crossings. Oh, okay, decreases to 8 net crossings. Okay. If Ione has more than 6, his spirit increases by 10%. If Ione has 8 or more stacks of tough block, the cooldown further decreases to 4. We want to build that stack, I see. I think that's cool. But again, you want him to be blocking, right? Opposing, yeah, these start with 1, and then whenever someone spikes, they would get 1. They would get another 1, so that gives it 2. And whenever they get 2 locked on, he gets tough block. But he needs at least 2 stacks of tough block. Does he get 1 in the beginning of the match or something? I don't really see it. So this might take time to ramp up, that's the thing. And then his ultimate, he blocks, increases team morale by 15. I think that's whatever. I guess because you're running him with the other 2, so it makes sense why he has that. SR2, if Ione is on the court, when an opposing team member scores, all players on the opposing team member's court will get 1 stack. Okay, so he can get another stack here. Once per set, if the number of stacks of tough block reaches 6, we set the cooldown of sharp lead block. Okay. I think this is good because this increases his, they restart with another lock-on effect. So the next time they spike, they would give him another tough block back. When Ione is not on the court, the block of allied frontline players is increased by 25%. When Ione's reflex exceeds 100%, spirit increases by 1% for every 1% above 100 reflex. This is another enemy situation here. Because if you just have him on the bench, he increases your block. That's pretty good. But this is SR4. Like, if people are willing to go this far just for a bench character, right? You know what I mean? I don't know. But if they're going to be using him anyways, then yeah, up to you. Do you want to go for SR4? I think he has a pretty good kit. I actually like this kit. Let's see. Okay, his memory, the equipper's defense stat, technique stat is increased by 6.4. When the equipper participates in a 2 or 3-man block, allied frontline block stat is increased by 12% until the ball crosses the net twice. If the equipper blocks as a part of 2 or 3-man block, their block stat is increased by 15% until the ball crosses the net twice. Okay. So again, I'm not sure exactly what it means by 2 or 3-man block. Do they need to have block skills? People that he's blocking with? Or is it just if they're there with him to block? I don't know. But I think this is fine. This is pretty generic, I think. Assuming that, again, it's with, like, you film the thing. I think it's the amount of people blocking them. Okay. Yeah. So this is pretty generic then. If you have another middle blocker, this is pretty good for them as well. Yeah. I think the game just does sometimes, like, there are 2 alts that force 2 out of 3-man blocks. Oh. Interesting. I see. But yeah, okay. I think I think they're pretty good. I honestly, I think Ione has the best kit out of the three of them. That's just my opinion. So like, but obviously, if you have both Akashi and Bokuto, they definitely would work better together. Yeah, right. Vegeta, exactly. This Ione seems the best of them. Akashi and Bokuto seem generic, not worth too much. Exactly. Alone on their own, Akashi and Bokuto are just very generic. But you can still, I guess, if you put them all together, like that's still going to be a great team. Honestly, they seem kind of mid unless you fully invest in them. Agreed. Right? You want if you get to like the SR4 for like Ione and like, I think Akashi. Yeah, SR4 wasn't that good either. It was okay. Like you're just getting like more stat increases. All right. Yeah, I mean, the people that want to pull the power trio, I think I'm not gonna stop them. They are gonna be pretty good for some time, but it does seem like they're gonna get overshadowed based off of reading the kids. The only one I can see not getting overshadowed is Ione. And maybe if you pair like Bokuto with like Oikawa, if you have an extra spot for a wing spiker, like maybe that could work too. Just to enable him more in terms of his power spikes. And if you have other wing spikers as well, kind of similar to like right now, like if you have Bokuto with Oikawa and you have like Ushijima or something, or like Korai, his down mode effect doesn't really matter because you'll be using other spikers anyways. It won't be the same for the SPs as well. Main value is just the stats of SP that they have. Korai Sakusa seem much better. Yeah, Korai Sakusa have like a really tailored kit to themselves, right? Well, Korai is more jack of all trades, but Sakusa is very good kit tailored to what he wants to do. Bokuto again, Bokuto and Kashi want to be in Team Morale Awakening, and I don't know. I think like that's such a it's like a specific condition. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't. Oh yeah, well, if people want to go for them, I wouldn't stop them. Like they're going to be SP characters. They're still going to be good. Again, for a while, because like for example, like Kenma and Hinata are just going to take time to ramp up because they're going to have to wait for Kuro, Tsuki. All right, so around that time they'll be fine. Hiragami can shut them down because yeah, that's true. Hiragami could be a tech choice for when he serves. And that's kind of what happened to the UR version of Bokuto. Right? When Hiragami came out, you stopped seeing less and less of him. Okay. There, so let me show you what Shin said. One, two, three. Honestly, this probably, I don't know, this probably works. Yeah, this probably works. But I don't know what would take priority, I guess. Because Akasha can help awareness. Anyway, I was on about this team a couple days ago. Your test stream, yeah. Again, I think it might work. I have no idea though, and I'm not gonna look into the other three because they're so far. I'll look into it later when they're closer to being released. Usually, I think it's fine here. You have the same amount of types you can choose from. That's correct. Yeah. You should said Loki might pull that. It looks fun. Issue with this, there's only one middle blocker. I don't know if that matters to you, because then nobody's gonna be blocking. So this is straight like attack. Other than Ayome. You have no block skills. You have receive skills with Iwazumi, and I guess one with Bokuto. But yeah, Morisaku's will be better in that team. I probably would agree. Like here, I would keep these two. Or I would keep either these two or these two, and then you put Morisaku there. I'll put Kuro and Tendo, but on the bench. What do you mean? Like SP? Kuro and Tendo? I think if you're gonna put anyone on the bench, it would be Ione. If I get to 500 sub by the time they come out, you will pull them? Is that what you're saying? All right, y'all heard it. Someone clip it. Yeah, just for me, like the feature just doesn't interest me. I heard some downplay for Ushijima. Can we take a look at him? Maybe not this stream. Maybe another one. My eyes are tired for reading. Yeah, if you want to play for fun with that team, then that'd be, yeah, it looks fun. Do I have any other things I need to go over before? Because I know some of them reset. The one I sent you before was the one I originally wanted. In terms of the power team. Just for fun, it's a lot of invest, yeah. Like, how is Tendo Kuro? Yeah. Shiiwa and Tashiyama do. I think that one might work better. It was more well-rounded with that. So I think that would work better. But if you do want to pull this team for fun, that might, no one's stopping you. I also suggest to get SP Kunimi. Only if you're going to be using him on the bench at SR2. I don't think he's going to be worth it to be on the court for that team. You can make a I don't know, because he's also receive, I think, right? So you can make an argument if you want to put him on the receive team. Because I think in terms of like the power team, there's so many better like power players than Kunimi SP. So it would, his main role in the power team is to be on the bench, I think. If you don't have SP Bokuto or whatever, because you can put in like an SP Bokuto with that Oitawa team, and I still think it would work well. I feel Suki would be better than Tendo. Tendo's underwhelming unless you're running a quick team. Yeah, I remember reading his skills. It's like, it's okay. But I do think the Suki Kuroban is way better. I was already thinking of pulling SP Bokuto. He will like satisfy your wing spiker needs. You know what I mean? He'll be there. whether or not you're running with him with Akashi, like, because he's such a generic lane spiker, uh, any type of power center can work with him. But he works better if you have other if he's not like your main spiker, because you're gonna if you don't have Akashi, he would work better if he's not your main spiker because of the down mode thing. So you have other spikers to use in the meantime. It's 4 o'clock. Got my rewards. Nice. Yeah. All right. I gotta do some other dailies, so we're gonna switch over to that. I gotta do Persona. Also, don't want to lose Tachiyama. Yeah, I think like again, their duo, the dual bond is very, very strong. So and they have longevity, so you can keep them. You can keep them there for as long as you want. You know what I mean? Okay, I'm gonna start up Persona. I was also considering Nintendo is meant to be honest, so maybe Sig and Kurose should be out. They are definitely, at least their bond together as well is way better. All right, Vegito, thanks for joining. Sorry, it's a black screen, my bad. Just trying to set up Persona. Yeah, if you do want to think about like what SPs to go for, again, Red Panda had a recent video that literally just came out. I think like yesterday or 2 days ago, regarding like kind of like a tier list for SPs. You could run a Kenma receive and stick a Kyle like Iwa in there, which is true. All right, switching over. SP Okawa, Ushi, Hitachiyama, Suki, and Kuro. Yeah? Let's turn off the music here. I know you guys can't hear right now. Okay. Let's see. Dante says, "Hi, I'm planning on getting SP Hinata and Kemba was skipping SP Nishinoya and Suga. Be sure is that good?" I don't think Kenway Hinata would work with the Beast Trio as well. If you want to build around SP Hinata and Kenway, you probably want to get Kuro and Suki. Yeah, true. I like my power type team. Yeah. Again, if you don't want to run that team, you can go for the power team. I think, especially when Oikawa's out now, it's gonna be fine. You and your boss talked about Haikyu and Lush. That's nice. We should get people to talk to with Haikyu. Claim all this stuff. And some people out. How old are you and your boss? If you guys are talking about IQ. Only thing for power is until SP or Kawa, your choice is only Bokuto. Kunimi, which sucks. Yes. So maybe get Bokuto on the rerun. You don't have to worry about it right now. Oh, she plays it too. Yo, tell her to subscribe. Sick. Yeah, we got to get the channel growing. We got the Discord server at some point, you know? Did I play any other gacha games, or is it just Haikyu? Are you doing the 500 sub? Like, I think maybe around like 200. I would start to get that up and running. I think the Discord stuff. After Genshin, no, just like after Genshin. Yeah, I couldn't play Genshin either. I think what I didn't like about it is like the open world. I just didn't like the open world concept. Why, what happened in Genshin for you? You lose your 50-50s? Is that why? Your luck is always bad. Is it any better in the Haikyu? Like how's that working for you? It is? That's good. Just you were there for my Chaos Zero Nightmare stream, right? Like, I had hella good luck. I had Rose Memory luck for 2 years. Oh, on Genshin. I see. That sucks. As a free to play too. Oh no. So you haven't. So you play Genshin. You haven't tried any of Hoya versus other games, like Honkai, Star Rail, and like Zenless, and the Sun Zero. For those, I used to play Honkai a lot, and then I stopped recently, and then I'm still playing Zenless. Which reminds me, I gotta do that too. Star Rail. I played Star Rail for a while. Since day one, and then I stopped this year, like in the summer. Because that's around when like Haikyu came out, and then Persona was getting better as well. Oh, we got a mail. What's this? Do you play as well as Chaskar? Haikyu, my luck is mid. So because I rail so much in Haikyu, I like luck doesn't really matter too much to me. You play Where Winds Meet. Yo, I heard that was good. How much story is it? Because I don't like gacha story games, other than Persona. To play Genshin, ZZZ, and HSR, but I gotta do the gachas too fast. So I'm only playing Haikyu now. Well, that's basically me right now. I'm playing 4 different gacha games. I haven't cleared the first location. I see. You saw it recently? I know it came out like, what, a couple weeks ago? Wait, Fortnite? League of Legends? I used to play Fortnite. Okay, I played Fortnite before it was actually Fortnite. When Fortnite first came out, it was like a zombie game. Like you build your base to like, it's like a tower defense. And then like a couple months in, they decided to copy PUBG, and then they made the Battle Royale. But Fortnite, the original Fortnite, the tower base mode or whatever, you had to pay. It was like $20 game. So I actually bought it. It was $20 or $30 game. So I actually bought Fortnite. And then they came out with the, with the Battle Royale thing, and then now that's what Fortnite is. So feels bad that I actually bought that game. Used to play tournaments in Mobile Legends. Oh, Mobile Legends. I used to play. Did I play Mobile Legends? I don't think I did. I think I did like a little bit, like with friends. But I didn't. I used to play Vainglory for a bit. Nothing too competitive or anything. That was fun. In terms of tournaments, I used to go to Smash Bros tournaments. And then I used to do Dragon Ball Fighters as well. Those are my two my two I guess fighting game type games. Were you an anchor base Goku player? Those guys had me look at. Nah, I didn't play base Goku. My team was, what was it? Point character was Gogeta. Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta. Then I had no. So point character was Super Saiyan Blue Goku. Second character, mid character was Gogeta, or Goku Black, and then my anchor was it Android 21? I think it was Android 21. Yeah, it was Android 21. And then when they came out with the new Android 21, I used her as my anchor. But yeah, I know what you mean. Those base Goku players who freaking Spirit Ball into Spirit Ball. Spirit Ball to Spirit Bomb, I mean. I was top 3 in the world before the hardest character to play in Mobile Legends. Wow. I'm like top 3 in the world of Haikyu. Does that count? I agree, genuine demons. Not global like an IKEA. True. Only global, yeah, you're right. Every single country that has that game. Yeah, I do remember playing it. Maybe for like a month or so. That's it. Oh, answers text. As you can see, I play a lot of gacha games for the story, for the gameplay. I skip a lot of the story for the most part. Do another thing with them here. I was so addicted and committed to the game. We're playing 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Holy! Did you have like school or something? You skip class to play. Wow. I mean, how often? Because I wouldn't, like, I skip class for a game. Usually like on release day. When a new game comes out, I would take the day off to just play it all day. He was making money by playing too? Shit, how long ago was this? Oops. Four years ago. Interesting. So how are you making money? Like just from being good at the game? Or did you make content? Like what? Oh, tournaments. And my NA tournaments, my friends, we made over 2K. Wow. That's pretty sick. Yeah, when I used to go to tournament, I don't think I've ever won a tournament. Just like locals and stuff. So I used to do like yeah, Smash Bros tournaments, Dragon Ball tournaments. Recently, last couple of years, I was playing playing Digimon, like the card game. I used to go to those tournaments. That was fun. They're beating people who are competing for world tournaments on scrims. Wow. So why did you guys stop? Yeah, why would you guys stop? You guys are doing so good. We got every gamer's downfall. I feel you. It's getting old, eh? That's what it is. Jobs and relationships. Facts. That's so facts. Am I missing? Did I do everything? I might do... Game got boring. Yep. Very valid reason to drop a game. To do anything. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm fine. But yeah. That's why I dropped some of my other games as well, right? I'm still surprised that like Dragon Ball is still going. Like they just released a new patch like sometime this year. I don't remember when. Yeah, I'll wait to eat it so they made the game unbalanced. I feel like that's what happened with like a lot of the fighting games that I played. Where, well, okay, at least in like Dragon Ball, they made it so unbalanced by buffing every character. So like every character could do some crazy shit. Wonder, are there anyone else that are like how popular is it now? Mobile Legends. I just accepted that Dragon Ball Legends Dokkan will die, and if one of them dies, it'll be Dragon Ball Legends. I'm surprised Dragon Ball Legends is still a thing. I didn't know it was still a thing. Guys, I know Dokkan Battle is still a thing. I didn't know Dragon Ball Legends was still a thing. Mobile Legends nerfs players who don't need to be nerfed and OP characters who got buffed. Interesting. Yeah, it's been like 7 years now. I quit what feels like ages ago. What, Dragon Ball, you mean? Yeah, I totally turned into like a gacha player like past like 2 or 3 years. And it was really Honkai that started it, I think. Because I love RPGs. Roblox is a game now. True. It is.
ペア
What the heck?
パス
Double twos.
パス。
油断した4 9
キング。
エース
I feel like I'm too old for Roblox.
パス
パス。
Old Roblox was peak.
パス
I don't know what that was like either. I wasn't even into Minecraft when I was growing up either, so.
ダメ
Oh,
だ
we passed.
3枚一気にいくか
Me? I'm 29.
このままじゃパス10
ジャック。
クイーンパスエース
パス。
ジョーカーパスパス
Yeah. That's why. Damn, you're only 21?
ペ
No wonder.
ア出せるものがないの
I was so young.
一度
次に回してくれ。
このままじゃ
Yeah, like I'm not even 30 yet, and I'm feeling like. I know we were talking about like basketball and stuff before. Dude, it's so hard to play basketball now.
これをパス
次に回してくれ。
I get gassed so fast.
6
Pushing 30, yeah, bro. Next year.
次も私よ
But 30 is like the new 20. It's crazy.
残念8切りよまあまあってところかしら私の番ね
Amongst status here,
もっと上
I know, but nobody knows that.
俺が
People think that Royal Hill's unked, you know?
やった勝っちゃった よしよしいい感じ
Yes, he is. Dude, I swear, he looks older than me, bro.
パスジャッククイーン
パス。
パスキングエース
クソ。手が出せない。
油断したわパス
That's right.
8切れね2枚で
パス。
焦らずに行きましょう挑ませてもらおうかしら
You get in trouble buying alcohol?
パス
Why?
ここ
What do you mean?
が攻め時だな
Like you get ID'd?
これに勝てるかしら勝ちに行くから
クソ。手が出せない
That's good. Well, I mean, 21 and 19 is only 2 years. It's not, it's not too much of like a difference.
ジャック。
They thought you were 14.
出せるものが
It's the Asian blood.
パス。
パスパス2枚で
次に回してくれ。
Put the glasses on backwards.
パスパス私のターンだっての
All right. 2 dubs. Let's go.
一抜け
パス。
パスパス
Whoa, or what?
まずはこの辺りだな。
残念8切りよ3
How do I feel it? Yeah.
7
キング。
エース出せるものがない
Remember we talked about this last night?
悪いわね、8切りよ。木が熟してから。
パス。
これを
I mean, he knew it. We talked about it yesterday
ジャック、
in the
パス、
chat.
クイーン。
I swear I did. I said I was gonna be in one of those Tito leagues.
パス。
俺のバントさせてもらう。まずはこの
I
辺
didn't
り
even make a stage of that.
まあまあ、
Oh my god.
パス、
だ。パス。
ペア、
Yeah, that was like that game was like last year.
もっと上を目指したいわね。
お、俺が大貧民なのか。
Yeah, it was a Filipino league, but I think you can bring like imports. The lazy running and drained to be. Yeah, yo, I was so gassed. I like you.
さあ、始めるか。ゴー。
Yeah, it's gonna be me soon.
パス、
くそ、手が出せない。
Dude, I know people are still playing at like 40s and 50s. That league I think was 2 halves.
8切れね。2枚で。
So
回してく
I
れ。
think it was like 2 20-minute halves or something like that.
挑ませてもらおうかしら。
But
勝ちに行くから。
パス。
yeah,
パス。これに勝てるかしら。
you were playing last night with someone at 60.
パス。パス。
That is how.
3枚一気に行くから。
こいつでどうだ。
Do you do like drop ins or something?
出せるものがないの。私のターンだっての。はーい、一抜け。
次に回してくれ。
このまま。
Real quick, being gonna lie, dude. Yeah, the older heads
まず
they
は
have
この辺りだ。
they have their tricks, yo.
残念。勝ち切りよ。
Do you play in leagues or you just okay? Yeah, drop in. I haven't done drop in in a while.
その革命。変えさせてもらう。
I don't think I'm ready for drop in, to be honest.
パス。
パス。ペア。
Yeah, girl got me fly like Jordan.
パス。
パス。9大点かしら。
Yeah, when I was like 21, I think it was like around 21 to 23. That's when I was like
2。
at my peak in terms of like,
パス。
I guess, athleticism.
ペアだ。
このままじゃ。
ペアだ。
You do play in the Tito's league, but you hate it because they make me run fast pick, fast pick. Yeah, that's the one thing about Tito's. They will always throw it down the court. That's the only way they would like to get points.
このままじゃ。
仕方ない。
It's the easiest way to get points.
思わないことね。
But what's embarrassing is they make you run and then you miss the layup because they're wide open. That's fun. I won that game. Oh, 4 hours left? There's a new character coming soon. I think. Depending on who it is, maybe I'll do both. We'll see. All right. Anyways, I think I'm probably gonna end it here. I haven't eaten yet, and it's already 4:30, so I'm gonna go eat. I'll see if I'll do another stream on the weekend. I'm not sure, so yeah, just keep a lookout. We'll maybe do another stream. We'll see. But for sure, I'll be streaming on Wednesday for the Komori thing, so we can get into SR5. If you haven't checked out his videos yet, the ones I posted last night, feel free to do so. Those are I did a Komori review and it's a short from one of my streams, so feel free to check those out. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Anybody join? Everybody's still here? Well, yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Thanks, guys. Peace.